Alright, Uber boy. Yeah. 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 I'm a cute boy. I'm a cutie. I'm a cutie. Oh, look at me. Look at my butt. Mama.
I like that time you spike him in the butt and he turns around and he bites you in the leg.
Oh yeah, you grab my pant leg and like, and start pulling.
You're like, wow, really?
Whoa, tough guy. Got a tough cookie over here.
He turns around. That does that pretty funny. Kitty cute. Like, I'm gonna bite your leg.
There we go, sweet. Alright guys, I'm doing a whole tutorial on how this whole Alex build that I'm using works. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing... not too crazy about this map, but I'll do it. Okay. Well, actually, let's cancel already. Using the bioweapon, I mean, I highly recommend everyone uses this bioweapon, the explosive version, because if you know you're going to lose it, or if you just simply can't capture any survivors, maybe act too early or too slow, they just get away. So you just want to explode it. That way you don't waste any time trying to wait for it to come back the next match or later that match. Greater effect. This is an Amplify build. And we're obviously doing EIS activation. I'll go over more with the deck and everything as soon as we start, but here's what my deck looks like. Alright, so let's go ahead and go in. My map preset for this map, pretty much just try to spread out my zombies a little bit. I got one at the entrance, so as soon as they come through, they have to, someone doesn't have to be exposed to it. May not be everybody, but one person will definitely get infected. So instead of locking the second door in the lab leading to the the main portion where you get all the keys, I'm gonna lock the first door. Martin might, well, to be honest, Martin is really not a problem unless you really want to do zombie control. Then that's a problem, but. I have no really intention right now to do anything too crazy. In fact, we're just dropping stuff on doors. So let's see what happens here. Oh, this is also a tutorial on how to properly play Alex. This whole round is going to be just how to properly play it. Looks like a decent team, so they should stand a decent chance. They have a Valerie for sure for at least my healing, but hopefully they're running the.
How does fear drive
so let's
the
go.
will to survive? Do pain, suffering, and loss
let's go ahead and
detract from
lock this
that
door.
will? We shall see.
Okay, let's go ahead and block this door. This time I'm actually going to I'm gonna boost this guy. I want to fight these guys.
Oh,
turn off the lights.
Birds. The cage has found you.
Real quick.
The bliss of murder. The relief. The soaring ecstasy. The shedding a lover's blood.
Oh, they are not playing very confidently. They're all exposed by the virus right now. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
They will tear the flesh from your bones.
So we're gonna do this.
For you now. I'm surprised it took you that long to find. I made that one easy for you.
Let's go ahead and lock them in. Actually, let's go ahead and prepare the exit. How about that? Prepare the exit.
Door locked.
Oh, let's wait for this tough zombie to show up.
A key to open the path to further danger.
I'm gonna see if we can get this,
I think I shall adjust the parameters. The bliss of murder, the relief, the soaring ecstasy of shedding another.
Let's get in there.
Aren't our eyes made to be torn out? And hearts for the same
Come on, guys. Let's go. There we go. See? That's how you do it.
I'm saving my most interesting scenarios for later.
Turn the lights back off. And then that's it. And we go in the next match. See, we're not in the mall. They're playing competently, so
if you hadn't made it this
we're going to
far.
go ahead and see where we're going to be. Okay, good. We're going to go ahead and lock this door. We're going to drop some. Well, let's go ahead and move this guy.
With this strength, your fate is sealed.
Let's go ahead and lock this door now. Oh shit, my bad. Sorry. Go ahead and lock that door. Put a infectious, so they have to run through that. And we'll put even a virus mine right there.
I will crush you.
We're gonna hope they go. Yeah, let's let them go do that. We're gonna want to. Let's not close the door on myself over here. We're gonna want to put it way over here. Oh, she's almost here. We're gonna make them cough. Let's take control. Give that little damage increase, or the durability on our security guard. Let them get poisoned. And what are we doing here? Are we gonna die? Are we gonna die? Yes.
This moment of hope will make the coming terror sweeter. With this strength, your fate is sealed.
Let's lock the door. Make him go through it again. Okay, he wants to go the long way. Good. We'll go ahead and drop this mine right here. I know that's what he wants to do. Let's go ahead and assist him.
The cage is closing.
Wait.
Around.
Oh, done.
Stubborn little things, aren't you? Very well. I shall move this along.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite you. I'll be biting you now. Let's go let it go.
Will you even reach the final
No, they're not gonna make it.
Or wilt here? We've been growing something special.
Ah, you're dead.
Just such as these.
And that's how you do it.
Enjoy.
See, you just need to be really patient with your zombies and whatnot. And it's over. It's already over. It doesn't matter what they do.
Spike in activity in the focus.
Let's go blow him up. Let's see if we can blow him up.
It's not pathetic.
Oh, no, never mind. Valerie's gonna go in my belly though. And that's it. So unlike Annette,
I confess I am
you can kind of
somewhat
take your time
surprised you survived
because
so
you're
long.
mostly making use of your infectious zombies in every area. And you see right there, they're just coughing their lungs out. That's pretty much the whole objective with infection, or excuse me, Amplify Alex, is that you're going to be really dependent on those guys. But if you're quick enough, you can actually set up rooms. I would just go maybe do at max, you know, 1-2 zombies. Just depends on your bioenergy, and you're going to have to make sure your next hand has the infection. So with that being said, that pretty much concludes the tutorial on how to properly utilize Alex. I'll do a quick little, actually, you know what, let's go ahead and I'll do a quick review of what my deck is and the equipment, although you've already seen it. It's pretty easy. So over here we've got customize, go to my mastermind, Alex. So once again, yes, I'll just go over the skills one more time. So Yataveo, explosive, I'd use it because, you know, if you're gonna lose it, or, you know, maybe you can survive maybe a rocket shot, and you know, and you see the survivors are clearly gonna pass an objective where you can't utilize Yataveo anymore. Just blow it up, move on. Maybe you get lucky and take a survivor out, but more likely you're just gonna chip away at their health, which is just as good. 300 health is means they're gonna use a green herb. We're doing Amplify instead of infectious or epidemic. Personally, I think they should give her a better passive, because this thing's kind of it's pretty subpar. I think all masterminds should get some sort of infectious gas type deal, but more so for like Annette, because I think she could be better utilized if she did not have enhancers, and she could just maybe spread her instead of like just temporarily spreading, like say at the infectious aura around, she should just pass it to all of her minions. Plus in area 2 you get the berserk aura's tough zombie, and you should be able to spread that permanently. Like as soon as it passes over an enemy, it should just be like an infectious cloud where it just makes them all berserk permanently until it's removed by Valerie via headshots, or, you know, they're dead. And let's go over the rest of this. Yeah, I was like a kind of off tangent, but I like playing Annette. Here's Virus Mine. You definitely want this in your build, because come time they're not, you know, I would not run low cost traps. For one big reason is because by the time you reach area 3, this thing's gonna drop down to 1. So you don't need that. You're gonna have this to back you up. So if you ever have to utilize this trap, just depend on this. Don't try to throw anything crazy in your build, because the more mods and everything that you throw in your hand, the less utility you're going to get out of Alex, because she's all about dropping down her creatures. You're not always going to have an infectious creature in your hand, and sometimes you have to like pass through several enhancers before you even reach your infection to ultimately put the infection on that zombie you drop down. And obviously, yeah, you definitely want to finish him on infection, because good time area 3. I mean, if they make it, I'm pretty. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at Alex, and generally I crush everybody in area 1, or if they're pretty decent and I play my hand right, I might be able to crush them in area 2. I don't care if they're rank 100s, 200s, 300s, they're dead. And come time area 3, after taking so much time off, I have a lot of breathing room, because Alex to me is like more of like an area 1, area 2 crusher to begin with. But if they do get to area 3, if you played your hand right in both round area 1 and area 2, they should have very little time. Like I think at the most, if you can get them down to about 4 minutes, it's going to be a good game. especially if you play very cautiously. So this is my equipment. Resilient Skin 3 for just enough health on your zombies to keep them alive. This is mostly going to be mostly beneficial to your infectious zombies, because they'll have to kill them. And I mean, if they're smart, I mean, the best way to counter it is that everyone run firearms and keep their distance, you know, from being infected. It might take a little more time, but on the long run, it'd be worthwhile. Then there's Noxious Compound 3. Now, see, I'm not 100% sure how this works, but I think it works very good on Alex for her poison. Like, I think it makes them cough more. Like, I've had rounds where they didn't, like, they barely, by the time they destroyed my first biocore, they lost already because they stood in the gas for too long. I believe when they get to like what is it, level 3 infection, it's pretty much game over. It's a wrap unless they have blue herbs on them. Yeah, if they're standing in that cloud, it's game over. Especially with that viral mine in the mix, they're just standing in that cloud. It's a wrap. Because now they're definitely gonna have to. They're all gonna be coughing with level 3 infection and whatnot. Now, as far as the other gear, obviously, yeah, I have Viral Canister 3. It stacks with your Amplify, which is pretty much a free Viral Canister 3. And as much as you would think, like, oh, maybe I should get more infection in here. Well, no, this works just fine, as you saw in this last video, or so that last round I just did. And Modified Gear 2 makes it so that, because you're going to be using a lot of enhancers when you can. Mostly you just want your infection, but if you can, you know, throw down at least regen to make your zombies a little more sustainable. And then if you plan on fighting with them, yeah, definitely drop your berserk. If you don't think you're going to use the berserk, don't waste it, because 1 point, it sounds like 1 point wasted isn't much, but it is on the long run, especially with Alex. She doesn't seem to have a very high what do you call it, bio regeneration rate. And everything helps. So you saw me, I utilized the lights. Just make sure you constantly just turn off the lights, especially when they're you know they're about to pass an area. Just go back, switch the lights off real quick, and hopefully we've made them cough, or excuse me, slowed them down enough with infection that you'll have plenty of time to just go back, turn off the lights and everything, and get a little more bioenergy for the next area. So there it is, man. Hope you guys enjoy that. And as far as my deck, it's pretty standard. Just tough zombie infectious, zombie infectious. These guys, you know, obviously drop down to, I think, 2 and 1 in area 3, because you don't see it in the deck, but when it pops up, this skill's going to come in handy. This efficiency mod infection will drop everything to very cheap. And you know, you're still going to utilize these zombies because you want to put down well, pretty much as many zombies as you can with infection, so that by the time they think they're just going to steamroll and, like, you know, see one zombie, they're going to have to walk through 3, maybe 4 zombies at a time if you're able to prep a room properly, and they're all going to be just infected to high heaven. And energy booster, which is only, you can only get it if you get a net to 25, and quick draw, because you're definitely gonna have to switch. If you might get too much of a hand with zombies, you're gonna have to quickly swap them and get the regular zombie down, or tough zombie down, or a dealer, and to start throwing down your enhancers at least. And you must have the infection on first and foremost. But if you don't get it, just quickly just go through your berserk, through your regen, and quickly get this in your hand and put it down on your non-infectious zombies. So hope you enjoy, and good luck out there. See ya.